MrBeast is known for his various charities like, Team Trees and, Team Seas and now Team Water. And with Team Water, he decided to basically get as many people to donate as possible. He got a lot of creators to collaborate with him to raise money for this cause. Now, one kind of particular area he went after is the streaming area, right? He went after all of the big boy streamers like Aiden Ross, XQC, people like that, right? And then he made a fatal mistake by calling up Asmongold, right? So basically, he needs to raise a lot of money for his charity to basically supply a lot of water to people who don't have water. And, to raise this money, he doesn't just rely on the charity of people. He kind of calls people up and just asks straight up, like, do you want to donate, right? Not like Ryan Trahan did with his charity, where he just drives around the country and, like, asks people to, in general, like, the audience to donate. No, MrBeast just had a Zoom call and he was just, getting every big streamer, big content creator on there to basically just put them on the spot.
Are you really gonna do this shit? I fucking did the McDonald's drive-thru.
And be like, yo, you want to donate? Like, look, another streamer donated like 100K and he has basically the same amount of like viewership and reach as you, so we know you can donate. Pay up, boy.
Fucking give me a number. Just give me a number, Jimmy.
All right, so Jinxie, Logan, they both just committed 100 grand, and
okay. Here's the thing is that I didn't fucking go and have Prime, so I'm not 100K. No, I'm not.
He's right.
Are you? No way.
Because Asmongold is not a person to really care about other people's feelings. He's more of a, logical person. He's not a person that you can guilt trip into doing anything. He doesn't have like, he's not going to be influenced as much as other people by, being put on the spot. Like, he's going to have a much easier time saying, no. But, this is a good cause, Team Water, and also he did agree to put some money in. He was like, no, I'm not giving you 100K.
I'll figure something out. All right, I'll donate. I'll donate, Jimmy. I'm not gonna donate $100,000. I'm gonna be honest. That's a lot of money.
It's fine. So $10 is a clean water.
You people, y'all putting me on the spot. Y'all trying to make me look like an asshole. That's what's going on. I know what's going on here.
No, but
yeah.
Because like a lot of streamers like donated 100, 200K, which is an insane amount of money. Like 100K has become like such a normal amount to mention or even ask for that it's like it's not even surprising, right? For example, like Ryan Trahan recently did a his own charity run, and in the end he raised 10 million. Now that's a big number, but in like modern culture, like for a rich content creator, for people watching, 100K doesn't seem that much, right? Because like if you give a person like 10K, like for example how MrBeast got popular, he gave a homeless man $10,000. If you went out and did that today, nobody would care, because number one, it's been already done. And people like Jimmy give away like much bigger sums. Like he recently literally gave like a $2.5 million private jet to a guy, so that's just insane. So basically 100K, it's people, I think, like especially Jimmy have a little bit forgotten now how much money that is. Like, that's a lot of money. Now, yeah, it's going to a good cause, but how Jimmy just calls up streamers, puts them on the spot, I think that's very unethical. It's very bad manners, right? It's bad manners to do that, even for a good cause, right? I mean, if you're going to be raising money for a good cause, it's not like you can just like rob a bank and be like, yo, I did rob a bank, but this money is going to a good cause. Like, yeah, this money is going to save, like 10,000 lives from, water, with providing water, but like, I mean, you still committed a crime, right? There's still like right and wrong, even when you are raising money for charity. Now, Jimmy has, I think he has like, he, for me personally, he sometimes gives off a really bad vibe, right? I mean, especially this kind of like calling up and like, begging for money. Because what I really liked Ryan Trahan did is that he basically in his charity that he recently did is 50 States in 50 Days series, where he was raising money for St. Jude, Cancer Research Hospital, to research cancer and cure people of that particular disease, or at least, try and save them, right? He never did that kind of like, calling people up. All he did is just like do his series and like ask for like to the general audience, like, yo, you want to donate, and then companies did donate, and he didn't do it like with bad manners. And Ryan Trahan still raised $10 million dollars to a research cancer research, right, which is incredible. Now, what Jimmy's doing, it's still like it's good, but I think it was very funny because Asmongold also was like, I'm not giving you 100K, like that's a lot of money. Like I think Asmongold was like a breath of fresh air in that like kind of whole area, because 100K can go a long way. Like imagine if Twitch shuts down or something, not Twitch, but like Kick, Twitch platforms, YouTube, it shuts down, and Asmongold for some reason stops earning money. Well, now he has to have some kind of like money, right? That kind of money can go to a lot of things, right? It's really, I think, if giving away 100K to a charity should only be done by people who really don't care about 100K, right? I mean, and like 100K is so much money that a lot of people, even rich, like even if you're a millionaire, you're gonna care about that amount of money. It's still a huge amount, right? I think you need to be like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk not to care about that kind of sum. I think only then can you like really ignore it. But yeah, plus like yeah, so that's basically that situation. Asmongold later on his stream showed after the call he went on stream and he showed the amount he makes from Twitch ad revenue, and he proposed that he was gonna tell Jimmy like he was gonna tell Jimmy like, oh well, I'll give you all the money that I'm making off of ad revenue this month. And he was making like $1.47, something like that, right? I don't remember exactly perfectly, but he was making like around that much. So that would have been really funny, like all these big creators like Queso and people like that donating like 100K, and then Asmongold, like one of the richest streamers ever, he just pulls up with $1.47, which, by the way, the CEO of Twitch, I believe, if I remember correctly, donated 1K to the charity, which is reasonable because he is paying all of the streamers, all the money that they donated then to that charity. So it like, bro, like it doesn't matter. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I think yeah, it's just pretty decent. Like I mean, if you can, like if you want to like give like $1 to the charity, like you can like go and donate to TeamWater. Obviously, it's a good charity, right? Personally, I don't have that kind of money to like just randomly, put in places. Like I have to like save stuff, and but for people who can, I mean, still, helping the world even a little bit. But I think charity is a very, especially charities like this where you just throw money at a problem and then expect that problem to solve itself. I think it's very cheap. It's not like oh well, you're a saint because you did it. It's still good, but like it's nothing like world breaking, right? But it's still a good charity, obviously, right? And yeah, so basically that's the situation, right? Yeah, and a lot of people also pointed out that the charity, MrBeast charity, it could be a scam. Like I mean, how on earth can you feed a person with $1, right? Not feed, but provide water for 1 year. But actually the math really works out, because like let's say you have a well, you need to build a well. And that well costs like $10,000, right? So let's say you need to build a well in Africa and it costs 10K. Now, if 10 people donate, then, the sum for each person needs to be at minimum 1K. So like if all 10 people donate 1K, then you can, pay for the well, and then those people have a year's worth of water, because, the well needs to be maintained and stuff like that, right? But if 10,000 people donate, then that number is $1. So I think MrBeast is not, lying to people. I think it actually could be that you need to give $1 to people, to this charity, to actually provide water to one person for 1 year. But it's not like, oh, you provided $1 and now the person is gonna get like, I don't know, 500 water bottles. No, it's like they use that money to build infrastructure, and every little like donation ensures that infrastructure can be built. So yeah. So that's basically that situation. It was really funny seeing Asmongold react to this, because like he all these, there's so many people in there, especially like I really don't understand what Logan Paul was doing there, spending money, especially considering all of his endeavors and stuff like that and controversies. I think bro is a little bit trying to just get easy PR. But yeah, so that's kind of my opinion on this whole situation, right? I think I want to see what kind of amount of Asmongold donates. I hope it's a funny number. One thing I also noticed is that none of the streamers have, like, not the streamers, but the people donating, none of them have put like funny numbers in there, like, $69,000 and 420 16 60 $69,420, right? Damn, I'm bad at saying numbers in English. But yeah, so that's basically that's that. Hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, then please leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't enjoy, obviously leave a dislike, and if you have it in your heart, please tell me why you didn't enjoy it so I can perhaps improve in the future. Live long and prosper. Goodbye.